back. We finally made it back. It's been a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Time is a weird concept.
Yes. And for anyone that is wondering where we left off, it was right after Vex won a dinosaur race.
We're on the wrong screens. I just noticed.
What? Oh, it moved you guys again. God damn it. Why does it do that?
He doesn't like you.
It just moved you two.
I was like, wait,
Yeah.
I'm not Vex.
You are now.
I could try.
Yeah, we could just swap characters for
Yeah, I could
Session.
probably do it. She's probably going to be a better paladin than me. I don't know what I'm doing.
You'd probably be a better kobold than I am. we're playing the wrong
Rah, rah, rah.
characters.
I love dragons. Rah, rah, rah.
See? Already 10 times better than me.
There we go. You're in the right
You have
place
to
now.
get the right meter between homicidal maniac and absolute coward.
Yeah, true. 1 minute, stabbing people. The next minute,
Hiding.
hiding.
In a pit.
Stealing from people.
No, that was the other guy.
Which other guy?
The very failed halfling barbarian.
Oh, that was funny, though.
Yeah.
Such a jerk.
I wish he would have stuck
Trust
around.
no one.
Especially halflings.
But you know what? I'm kind of glad he didn't, because if he did stick around, we wouldn't have Stephanie here. So, there you go.
I'm here too.
All right, so
Wow.
anyway, you guys Vex just won the race and is sitting at the other end of the racetrack. Everyone's like hoisting her up on her shoulders. I don't know what she thinks about that, and congratulating her.
Hate it.
Gave her
I don't
prize
want
money.
that.
And meanwhile, her friends were killing 2 baby T-Rexes.
Baby T-Rex.
Oh, that just sounds so sad.
Well, young ones, not
My
baby
team members
ones.
were
young.
killing babies.
Well, they were young ones. They weren't babies. They were
You were
young.
murdering the competition.
They were tweens. Anyway, so
Tween Rexes.
tween Rexes. That's what the T stands for. But anyway, which Seltoria murdered them.
Teenage
Like
wasteland.
just murdered.
Yeah, I slaughtered those guys.
Teenage
It was cool.
So on the other end, people are celebrating them having saved the crowd. Except for Tarek, who took a bunch of money from somebody.
Yeah.
Because he bet on Vex and won said bet and made like 500 gold because she was like a,
More.
oh,
It was
More
way
than
more
that.
than that.
I made 700. I
700.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You made a lot
Still
too.
It
more
was
than that.
it was 7-1, and I've only bet 100. But you did get a pot. I just don't remember how much it was.
They're celebrating Lady
She put it on her character
Sotoria
sheet,
and her
so-
band of miscreants.
I don't remember
So-
how much it was either.
Did you put it on your character sheet? I'm pretty sure you did.
I think she did because I hope she did. 'cause
Probably.
Because I don't
'Cause-
remember now. I'd have to
'cause
look
I
back at the
did.
video.
I think I did.
I think I did.
Equipment. Well, you have 1,289 gold, so I'm pretty sure you did.
That's why I was looked at it. I was like, I think so.
But anyway, so she's on the other side of town completely because the race goes all the way around the city on the outside of the wall. And you guys are at the beginning of the city. I would assume that she'd come back. Well, I don't know. What are you guys going to do? I'm not going to assume anything. Who knows what's going to happen? Vex might kill some people for lifting her up and end up in jail.
Should we see how the race actually turned out?
Yeah.
Maybe check to see if Vex is fine. Never mind. You wouldn't have gotten your wedding son. You would've
Well, I mean,
known.
we could still play the we just finished it up last time, but we could still play that. I think they announced it on this end though, like they had runners or whatever saying it. So I think that's how he knew he won. So you guys know she won. You just haven't seen her yet.
Yeah, let's let's get ourselves together and go find her.
Okay.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I am trying to not have people lift me up and trying to get down as much as I can because I don't like people touching me.
They're all
So
cheering and. I mean, if you'd like to try to escape, go ahead and make like an acrobatics.
I would like.
an acrobatics check to see if you squirm out of their grasp and hide.
Yeah, I don't want to be here. 15.
You do. You squirm out of their grasp and just disappear in the crowd. They're all
good.
partying though, so they don't seem to notice too much.
Even better.
It seems to be like a big.
Uh,
You still hear like parties happening in other places.
I'm just gonna slowly
I'll feed you a little bit,
just try to move out of the way to where the crowd thins out and I can sort of, I don't know, maybe head back to where I think my friends would be. Maybe we'll meet in the middle somewhere.
Okay. You, as you're heading back through the track or next to it, you see all the slaughtered remains of the previous, dinosaurs that lost the race, and people cleaning them up off the track.
I wonder, what does dinosaur meat taste like?
Actually, I think. Well, I mean, you went past the red market, where they had selling giant,
Oh, that's true.
chunks of it. So
I don't think I
Tastes
bought
like
any.
a cousin.
What do they do with all the slaughtered remains? I asked somebody. I go up and one of the guys cleaning them up be like, what do you do with all of the slaughtered remains here?
oh, they're good eating.
Hmm. Do they end up at the market afterwards?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, don't want to make it go to waste.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. So I just wanted to, just kind of curious. I'm new to this town, and seems like an awful lot of delicious meat to go to waste. So I just wanted to see what you're all doing with it and how I might be able to partake.
Yeah, you are correct. That's what. But you don't have to do anything. You won. Go party. We've got this.
Well,
I just imagine Vec's going to come
thanks.
walking back with a big sack of money and a Tyrannosaurus Rex leg over the other shoulder.
They grow turkey legs a little larger.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
You consider whether or not I could try to just sneak a little meat, but
I mean,
I'll leave it be.
do you kind of stick around and like kind of look at it, like?
I'm sure I'll examine and like think about like maybe what I might want to pick up at the market.
He just kind of looks at you and goes, "I can cut you off a prime cut if you'd like."
Oh, really?
Yeah, you gave us a
I-
great show.
I would be honored. I would love that. Like, why, thank you.
He's got this big, like almost like machete knife for cutting giant dinosaur meat, and he's like sawing it off and hands you this like giant like chunk of meat that's like the size of you.
Thank you.
Oh no, thank you.
Take my. I guess I don't know how quite I would carry it. Maybe
Well, you are strong.
maybe like
That's
this.
true. Yep.
Just carrying it down
He
the street.
kind of looks like really surprised when you pick it up. Like he almost wasn't. He was expecting you to like drag it or something. And when you just like hoist it over your shoulder, he's just like, "You're going places."
I like the cut of your jib, kid.
All right, so you continue back to your compatriots.
Yes.
Will you
or
come
where I would
back on
think that
what
they
was
would
like
be.
what looks like it was some chaotic craziness that happened while you were gone? Because there's like the two Tyrannosauruses are dead at the starting line, behind the starting line actually. Like,
And you see Tarek sitting there with his axe, like prying a tooth out of one of their mouths.
Guys, what happened?
These two things turned on the crowd and started eating them.
So I slaughtered them.
Did
He
boy,
did
boy howdy.
spectacularly.
Wow. I feel like I missed quite a show.
They normally don't have that hole in them. It's larger than you.
It was exceptional. Gotta say,
Impressive.
I was impressed.
Just don't want everyone to die because of these dinosaurs.
Well,
Luck.
thank you for taking
Think
care
that
of
they-
everybody. And
Like, you remember that green dragon we came across?
everyone's
if she had
cheering,
been
by
there-
the way, really loudly, like right now, because she showed back up. So, like, it's you guys are having a hard time like talking to each other because they're all. But anyway, continue.
Come on, let's go get my money, and we can go party.
yeah, I wonder where our half dragon friend would be.
Check back at the wharf. The harbor.
What do you
I think-
guys think? Do you think
I think we should go back towards wherever we're staying, and on the way there, we should find a runner and send a message down and invite him to join us.
I think that's a great idea.
Tell him that the winner of the race would like his company for dinner.
Yes.
I do not object to this at all.
Mm.
Okay.
Alrighty. Start. Are you gonna grab people that are here and ask someone to do it?
I guess as I go to get to retrieve my earnings, I lean over the counter and say, "I think you have something for me."
Yeah. He starts handing out the congratulations.
Thank you. When's the next race?
It should be 2 days.
I'll be back. And I say, is there a is there like a courier service or anything like that in town?
I mean, you could pay someone to do that. Yes.
Check with the inn.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay.
Might have someone.
Well, and that's the funny thing because last time we fast forwarded, and you guys were going to the quiet inn, and Leaf was at the loud one. So I don't know if you guys ever met up at night or if you guys stayed at two different inns.
No, Leaf actually rented a room for the quiet inn.
Oh, okay.
And stumbled in later
Oh, okay.
after paying for everybody else.
I don't remember what I was gonna say now, but I'm good.
All right. So you guys start heading back towards the Red Bazaar, which is where the inns are. Or they're near there anyway.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going back to Kaya's House of Repose, the one you stayed in last night.
Mm,
Okay. It's busy. It's kind of like leaving a concert. Everyone's like filtering back into their homes and cities, going their separate direction, outside of town, inside of town, wherever they lay their heads for the night, or the people that are going to the Coliseum to party some more and watch the night events. So it's kind of like busy streets. It seems like this place is happening. And once again, you're just like struck by how clean everyone is, which you guys are not anymore because you're covered in dinosaur blood.
As we swing back by the market, I will go find that jeweler that Vex bought all the jewelry from earlier,
Okay.
and I'll just buy a simple like silver chain and just some if he has like raw, just a couple small pieces of like raw silver.
Okay. I'll just say it was a couple gold
Okay.
because he made it. So
I'm just gonna like clean that tooth up and make a mount for it.
nice. All right. Well, you guys find your way back to the inn. It is quiet because it's a quiet, just totally like you go there to sleep kind of inn. People just hang out, like almost like they just hang out and relax. It's almost like a resort.
Maybe we should go to the other inn for this night of debauchery.
Yeah, this seems really boring.
I'm not sure that they would appreciate the fawning session between. Anyway,
Yeah, let's go to
It's
the
a
other
fun-
place.
it's
All
a
right.
fun crowd over there. It's a bit rowdy.
All right. So you guys head to the Thundering Lizard.
Mhm.
Yes.
Sounds good.
All right. And indeed, it's not that far away, and you can hear the partying happening in this place.
From
Like,
far
long
away
before you get there. It is people cheering,
There's
mugs
just
being
like
thrown down.
hardcore fiddle music going on.
Yeah.
Someone's like going really hard on the lyre.
I would almost guess a
Mhm.
bunch of drums and stuff too. You are near the jungle. And, as I said, just to reiterate how colorful this city is, the whole city is super colorful. Everyone wears colorful attire. The buildings are colorful. Everything has like art on it and depictions of past heroes, and everything's like, it's a happening place.
I bet the clothes are really pretty, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all.
Man, I
very,
wish I could get some clothes here.
very. You could.
Oh, I don't have any money.
We have money.
And keep in mind that I believe, if I remember correctly, everyone here drinks a drink called Tej, I think is what it was called, which is, it's not ale, it's all fermented honey.
Ooh,
Okay.
yummy.
So, but yes, so you guys go into this crazy. There's people. It's like a pretty big place, and it's got like you almost think it has more place for partying than it has rooms. But it's multiple levels high, and the bottom level's like almost entirely party plaza, just with craziness happening. They have the bug lanterns lit all over the place, and to keep the incessant bugs away. But you guys are all wearing like the grease on yourselves, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That
We
Yeah.
did get some grease.
Yep.
Yep.
And which one of you's the tallest? Is it Tarek? Is he the tallest person here? Or is it?
Tarek is 6'6"
Oh yeah,
and almost 300 pounds. He's a big old boy.
yeah. So you actually notice someone of similar stature in the back, and it is indeed a half gold dragon dwarf master who's back there partying with like the other dock people.
I'm so tempted just to grab Vex and hoist her up above the crowd to see. But I don't.
I think he's bigger than you are, though.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. He's a half dragon.
Yeah.
I would expect him to be bigger. But I
Yeah,
will
not a
lean over and-
dragonborn, a half dragon.
Yeah.
So-
I will lean over and nudge her and be like, "Your friend's in the back."
What is his other half? Human?
You don't know.
I mean, does that mean he looks humanoid?
Yeah. The half dragons are slightly different than like dragonborn look like dragons. Half dragons can look all kinds of different ways. Like they can look dragonish, or they could look like a person that has like half dragon scales down one side of the face. They have all kinds of different ways they could look, but he does look very dragonish.
Cool. All right.
So he does look more dragonborn than human. So
Sweet.
Just
But I
long
hope
as he
the other
doesn't
half
have-
isn't human.
with his bright
Good.
gold.
I was
like-
gonna say,
At least
before
it
we
isn't
had
half gnome.
since
Or
Leaf got
so
us
short,
rooms and
Dragonborn.
stuff, could I have left like all my junk behind in the room and cleaned up a little bit before we came over here?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. I will say I did that because I
Yep,
don't
yep.
want to be gross.
But he is like just kind of sitting towering over his other people that are there, and he doesn't look like he's like going crazy wild partying. He's just kind of sitting down and talking with his subordinates, coworkers, friends from other places, like, and just seems like he's having a good time.
How much is a mug of the Tej?
Oh, that's a good question. I know. Do.
Move it. Thank you. My dog.
I don't think it was much. It is a mug is 4 copper pieces.
Okay. About how many people
You
is
can get
there?
a 1-gallon cask for 2 silver pieces.
Okay. About how many people is there in the bar right now?
It's packed. Like,
A lot.
Okay.
I mean, they don't have like fire codes here, so I mean, it's like standing room only.
I lean over
People
to
are-
Vex and I say, "Do you want to make a scene so everybody knows you're here,
No, no.
but to get the guys' attention?"
No, God, no.
Well, what are you gonna do? You just gonna walk over to them and say hi?
No. Maybe.
At
don't know.
that, Leaf says, "Let me help you out, Vex." Then he busts out his flute and starts playing a fanfare song. And it's, "Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, no. No,
Oh,
no.
no.
No,
our
no, no.
champion of the race."
Oh, God, oh, God,
Vex!
oh, God, oh, God. Oh, God, oh, God.
And
Oh,
seeing
God.
and
Oh, God.
seeing that a lot of
Oh, God.
people in a lot of the tabaxi in this city are bards and people that announce things and things like that. Everyone looks at him and they kind of look around, and the people that can see you start cheering, and
Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God.
and people start like buying you drinks.
Oh, God. Oh,
You get like handed like this gallon of Tej.
Oh, God, thank you. Thanks.
By the way, what did you do with your dinosaur meat? Are you still carrying it?
She left it in the other room, the other hotel
I was
room.
gonna say, yeah, I don't think I would have
Did
wanted
she?
to bring it with me.
The funny thing is, I see her since she's a kobold, just like walking with this big giant thing of meat and going.
I mean,
I don't think it
Probably
made it
pretty
back to her
hungry.
hotel room with like no pieces missing. It's got little bite marks out of it.
gotta
I'll lean
sample
over. I'll lean over to the bartender and I'll say, "Give me a cask and some of the mugs," and I'll go ahead and put down a few gold on the table,
Oh, you mean
or a few like two or three gold pieces.
okay? That's way more than a cask costs,
Yeah.
obviously.
So I'll do the thing where you like put all the mugs together so that their handles are gripped and you can grip all of them and carry them, server style.
Yeah.
And I'll grab the cask. I'll say, "Come on, let's go," and I'll meander through the crowd looking for a table. And then as we get over to the gold dragonborn guy, what was his name? Does anybody remember? The dragon, half dragon.
I forgot his
I'm in
I don't
love with
remember
him, but I
him.
forgot his name.
I don't remember him at all. I have no recollection of the half dragon. So
I have banana candy written down.
I remember Nasty Boy.
Those are the name of your mounts, your rides.
That was
I
months
just-
ago. 2 months
I-
ago, he
I
named her
just-
ship "I'm Busy."
Oh, that's right.
I didn't name it that. Y'all
No.
did.
No, he did.
He
Oh,
kinda
that's
did.
right. The half dragon did. So basically, I'll be like, "Oh, excuse me. Hey, Dockmaster, and how about a drink? And come on, Vex."
He's just kind of like,
Leaf look behind Vex and sort of kind of march her up as much as she's willing to do so. No, don't
And
be
I
fine.
just-
Come on.
I have that gallon of Tej that somebody handed me, and I just go, I got this for you.
Here,
he's
drinks
just like,
for
the
everybody.
winner. Good show.
Oh, thank you. I had a really good time. Did you watch the whole race?
I did. Well, I was near the end, which is closer to here. Quite amazing. A newcomer winning.
Well, thank you. I had no doubts that this would be the case. I should maybe get another drink.
That's what I brought this for.
Yeah.
I take and I just start drinking. It's glug, 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 glug.
I want one too. I'm gonna start drinking too.
Yeah, I pass out drinks and refill mugs and you know, I mini bartend.
Leaf will hold out 2 mugs to Tarek to fill, and then just drink for both of them.
Alrighty. Yeah, so you guys proceed to party with the Dockmaster for the evening. Anything you'd like to say or ask him while you're partying?
This is your
you
chance.
know, I mean, I don't know how long we're gonna be in this city or anything like that. We're here on some business, but you know, I would really like maybe to maybe if you like eating, I have some dinosaur meat, and I could cook some dinner or we could go somewhere if you're interested in eating. So because I hear it's really good, but I just nibbled on some on my walk home and it was tasty, and I would just, I thought maybe it would be, cool.
I put my hand on Vex's shoulder.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
At this point, Tarek's just sitting there hiding like the lower half of his face behind the mug, like, fuck.
You got this, Vex. You got it.
You're
Woohoo.
supposed to be super charismatic. Oh, I rolled a natural 20 plus my bonus
Nice.
is a plus
Good
3.
first roll.
So 23.
Awesome.
He's just like, I mean, normally I sure, I guess, yeah, that'd be good.
I really when would you what day would you be free to do that? I know you work and I don't want to get in the way of your work or anything, but if what day would you would that work for you?
I mean, any day after work, I just kind of hang out and relax after the long day. So I mean, I guess I'd be free tomorrow.
Tomorrow would be wonderful.
And then he seems like he's kind of embarrassed too. Like he doesn't really.
Kristen, you almost act like you're practice at being awkward.
I know nothing about being awkward. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's not like it's just you can tell this is like a whole altogether like unexpected situation he was in, but you just kind of like charmed him over. Like he wasn't expected to have a kobold like make it seem like he wanted to go to dinner with her. So.
Tonight's on D&D, we find out whether or not Dragonkin can actually blush.
I'll say that they don't actually blush, but you see his like scales kind of like ruffle up on like the back of his like behind his like under his ears, and that's kind of like that kind of emotion for a dragon.
Scale flares.
Yeah.
Tarek, I think we're done here.
I'm not done drinking.
Didn't say about the drinking part. We can do that at another table.
But yeah, he
At this point, I've backed off. Like I'm not over there anymore.
he enjoys the rest of the evening, like hanging out with the his
Sort
new
of
friend.
dissolve into the crowd.
I just hang out in that area with him and his buddies for the rest of the evening.
I mean, and what you
being
gather from
sort of
him,
quiet and
what you gather from him is that he's a very like kind of no nonsense. He's the kind of person that if instead of staying in his office at the Dockmasters, like he is wandering around the whole day solving everything himself because he basically like you learn this about him as you're talking to him that he says that he can't. It just gets done faster when he does it. Something about his presence makes people like listen to him, and he but he's a hard worker and a good guy, and it seems like he's like runs the place really well. And
Sounds
he
like a
also
good provider.
he also asks you what you're in here doing and what you're going to be,
well, we were on this ship and then we went to this island, and then there was this big blue ogre thing that like that took our ship, and we had this vampire in a coffin, I think, and then but that was left on the ship, and then our ship came back, but like everybody was dead on it, but we fixed it, and then we just sort of continued on our way, and our vampire is gone, and I think we're supposed to be doing something for this fucking new this guy. We're looking. We got a map, and we're taking you this map, and we were supposed to deliver something, but the vampire was supposed to take us there, but now we don't have the vampire, and so we have a map, and I don't know what where there was like treasure.
Well, I don't know anything about vampires, but it sounds like you've been through a lot and that you need a guide.
Oh yeah, we actually do need a guide because our vampire guide is he's gone.
Every time you mention the vampire, he looks a little uncomfortable, but at the same time, he's like, oh, that's all we need is another one of those around here. You know that the jungles are infested with undead, right?
Across the room, Tarek's ears perk up like, what?
I
Leave hands in
didn't
more
know
drink.
that.
You'll need a good guide. Hold on a second. He leans over to one of his compatriots and says something to him, like in his ear, because it's so loud in here, and the guy wanders, like runs off.
Oh, so you didn't mean yourself? You meant somebody else.
Oh yeah, no, I can't get away. If I leave the dock that long, all hell breaks loose. It's not good. I need to be here.
Yeah, no, it's kind of stupid of me. That totally makes sense. I wasn't expecting that anyway. I was getting clarity.
I mean, I would if I
clear.
I have to.
Yeah. But you're just here, right? Like you don't this is your home base. You're always just here.
Yeah, I love this. This is my home.
That's really nice. It's so nice that you have a place to call home and that you've been here for so long. That sounds super cool and nice.
And right about when you're finishing this sentence, you see a 6 foot tall woman who looks very she looks tough, and she walks up. And he's like, "This is Azaka. Azaka Stormfang. She's an excellent guide. Azaka, give these people your discounted rate. They'll need to hire you."
It's nice.
I'll do this for
to
you.
meet you.
What did you say her last name was?
Azaka Stormfang.
Vex, have you gotten the lovely dragonborn or half dragon gentleman's name?
I am too embarrassed to ask him again because we've been now talking for probably like an hour.
Oh, I'll ask. I've been just sitting here listening.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I never caught your name. What was it?
Oh, Zindar.
Zindar. All right. Nice to meet you. Thanks. Now we all know his name.
I just cast you a glance of just sort of being like,
And that was with a Z, by the way,
Like-
Zindar, in case I said
Yeah.
it weird.
thank you, but like
Mortified
super
thankfulness.
awkward. Yeah.
Hey, Derek, you want to play some darts?
Sure.
Both of
That's
you
about
make,
3 of his darts.
but well, actually, since you're a drunken master, you probably don't. You probably just make your dex roll with at normal, and Tarek has to make his at disadvantage.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
8.
19.
Yeah. Leaf just like bullseyes the dartboard. And yours like hits a guy in the back of the head. Oh!
Sorry.
And seeing as Leaf actually handed you actually weaponized darts, because it's from his own.
I put a gold coin down on the table. Double or nothing.
All right, you're on.
4.
12.
So you hit the dartboard. Don't get the center this time, but his just it like breaks a mug of Tej at a different table.
Last throw. Double or nothing?
Yeah, sure. One more.
Okay.
Did you get a 1?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
This time you throw it, but you don't let go, and and you end up stabbing yourself in the leg.
I look down. Look at Leaf. Maybe we should stop.
And you take like 1 piercing damage.
Okay.
By the way. So that'll be 4 gold.
Yeah. Here. Take it.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Where are my darts?
Here's 1.
Thank you. And the Leaf will go and try to collect the other 2, and the 3 that he threw successfully. Excuse me, sir. Can I pull this out from your back?
It'll only hurt a little bit.
Or
He's just like he's got it in his hand. He's looking around like.
and the Leaf will hold up his hand and yeah.
He doesn't seem to be overly like upset, though. He's too drunk to care at this point. He just hands it back to you like it's happened to him more than once.
Thank you.
I walk
He's like, I
back
really
over.
need to change where I drink. And then he moves to like the other side of the room where he's not behind the dartboard.
I walk back over to the table with Saltorian Vex and pour myself another drink. I can't play darts with that cat.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah. So you guys like basically you meet Azaka, and she asks you, when do you want to leave? And my rate. She's like,
Yeah,
my
that's
rate
important.
is for you because of Zindar. My rate is 3 gold pieces a day, but I require 30 gold. I require 30 days up front.
Pretty steep.
Is this gonna be a 30-day journey?
You don't know.
You
It's,
have to have a cover.
she goes, this is standard.
Hmm.
Although
much
usually I
do you
charge
want up
$5
front?
a day, or 5 gold a day, not 3.
So how much do you want up front?
90
90.
gold.
Thank you for doing that math for me. Okay, I will pay her 90 gold. When's your dinner with the
Tomorrow,
fellow?
right?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
Yeah, we'll take a couple days, make sure we're well provisioned and everything. And is there anything we need?
You need lots
In
of water. The jungle is not a place to go without water.
Okay.
And definitely something to ward off the bugs. There are many diseases the bugs spread.
Yeah,
so
we
more
bought
of
a.
that stuff.
Well, I think we all
How
bought
much
a
did we
bunch.
get though?
I think we all bought a good bit.
I'm trying to find it in my bag.
Except for
Same.
Leaf. Although I think you guys bought some for me.
39 applications, I think is
Where
what I
is
have.
it? I don't even know if I added it
It's-
to my bag.
I don't think I added. I didn't even write it down.
I know that Tarek bought 2 because I bought 2. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
you
sure
guys bought a
Saltoria
good
also
chunk.
bought 2, and it's
I did.
20 applications per, and
Per
we each
block,
are
right?
wearing one
Well, somebody
application. Yeah.
bought no. It was a jug. It's like a jar of grease, and I think Tarek also bought, or somebody also bought one of the bars of incense too. The burning.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I
the
bought a
character.
bar, and then I bought a bigger thing of the grease.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we each all bought 2 jars, so we should all have 39 applications left, except for Leaf did not, because
And so she
yeah.
she basically says, you know, if you need to get water, then a rain catcher is a good thing to get.
All right.
Because you do not want to drink the water in any of the rivers
Okay.
without boiling it first. But it depends. Where do you need to go? And how do you need to get there?
Well,
And basically
Yeah.
your map just kind of like shows this like area. I mean, it doesn't show like you have no idea where that area is relative to where you're at. It just kind of shows like this mountain range.
yeah. I was
And,
going to pull out the map and show it to her and ask her if do you see any? Are there any landmarks on here identifiable that you recognize?
she looks at it. It's kind of like just very carefully like looks over the whole map, takes out a few of her own, looks around, goes, I think that might be the Kobold Mountains.
I look at Vex.
Cobalt Mountains.
Yes.
Are there kobolds there?
Possibly.
Or does the mountain just look like a kobold?
I mean, kobolds are found in a lot of places. I'm sure there are kobolds there, or at least at one point there were, and that's why it was named that. It's not a place people go very often. I've never been there myself, but I know
How come?
the area. I generally don't guide people out that far.
Oh, it's just very far away. Okay.
Was gonna say just because this place is exceedingly dangerous, it seems like.
Didn't I overhear something about undead?
Oh yeah, the undead.
I sure hope so. Nothing warms my heart more than smashing undead skulls.
It is
We
probably bare minimum going to be a 30-day journey.
We need to get you more hobbies.
I have hobbies. Play darts
More.
with you. Have blacksmith stuff.
Keep
It really
doing
is up to you
blacksmithing.
how we get there, though, and how long it takes. Taking canoes on the rivers would be faster.
Say we don't do that. Can we get there by land?
And she shows you like her maps, and you see that there are several river, tributaries that kind of go in and around there and go kind of in between. And also you can see that the Kobold Mountains are right up against the ocean as well.
All right.
My Lord
well.
and Savior, Cat Lord, why have you forsaken me? Okay, fine.
I mean, if we walk, do we just follow the river anyway?
Yes, but the jungles are thick and it is slower going, but you can do it.
I don't know. It just seems like, I know it would be uncomfortable, but if it's a faster journey, it would be best to take the canals, the rivers.
Aren't you sick of
Actually,
water
it's
by now?
You can
I'm
buy
sick
large.
of, sick
You can
of
buy large
oceans.
canoes here for 50 gold, and they hold up to 6 people.
Oh, that's perfect. So,
Yeah.
so we should just do that, guys. I mean, it seems like safer. I mean, right? I mean, it would be less dangerous than going through the jungle.
I'm just thinking we went on one really safe boat journey. And now we're here.
I was gonna ask. Let's say we're on these canoes. What's the chances of something attacking us in the canoe?
The jungles are dangerous regardless of which way you take, but the canoes are faster, so you take less days in the jungle.
I mean, I'm all about faster and less opportunity for things to attack.
What's our chances of running into a fish cult?
Fish cult?
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, the Grung are out there, and they're not very friendly.
What, Bowie?
What's a grung?
Frog people.
Oh,
Oh.
so frog cult, no fish cult.
Hmm.
Could be nice. I've heard frog legs taste like chicken.
They're
I'd eat it.
poisonous.
Oh, no,
So don't eat it.
I would not eat that.
Hmm.
I wouldn't recommend it, and they're mean. And they
All
think
the
they're
better to
better
eat
than
them.
you.
Well, more reason to
X
eat
is
them.
mean.
She can be mean.
Is that kind
Mean,
of
I'm
what you
just-
thought?
Particular.
Assertive.
Yeah,
I
I just
know.
know what I want.
Beck's got a boyfriend before any of us. I think we should listen to her.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not official yet.
If Saltoria said that actually out loud, I would be very blushing.
Yeah, did you say that
Super
out loud?
uncomfortable.
Right in front of Zindar?
no, not in front of him.
Okay. Just to the side.
All right, fine. Go get the canoe. I'll go get some of that grease stuff. Ugh.
Yeah, we'll do a little shopping while while Vex is on her date.
How many gallons of Tesh do you think?
How many gallons of Tej? I think they want you to drink water, not liquor.
Why
You
not
can do
both?
You can do both.
I mean, we gotta have a little for fun. Wow, it changed just around again.
Oh yeah, I had to stop my video. Sorry,
Oh.
it froze.
Why does it want you to be me so bad?
I mean, who wouldn't?
Nice.
Ah, why'd it do that?
Oh, look what I've done. I've destroyed
Error,
everything.
error.
Well, since I've destroyed everything, I'm gonna go get some water. Goodbye.
That
Be
was
right back.
weird. Kristen. Just messing with everything.
Woo! So my friends on Discord have a police chase tag. So whenever there's a freeway chase on like the 405 or anywhere in LA, they post when there's a car chase. So they just posted a car chase going up the 405.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't think that would
I remember-
be going
I
on.
remember
Probably, yeah.
11 years ago when I lived there that they were talking about trying not to show those car chases as much. And I was like, yeah, right. Those are like the thing that everyone, as soon as a car chase happens, that's their
Yeah,
highest
it's-
ratings. They're never going to get
It's
rid of
dope. Yeah. This guy, oh my God, this guy just swerved into another car. Oh my gosh. It's like a Bronco.
it. That
Oh
figures.
no!
Oh no, is it a white Bronco?
It's not white. It's like a busted old red one.
Well, if it was a white Bronco, it would only be going really, really slow.
Yeah, I wouldn't get caught no matter what.
A lot of
we
the
could do
car
like
chases are like
45.
that.
Yeah, I know.
So irritating.
We can't catch this guy. He's doing 32. I did see a video the other day of a car chase where the police tried to toss the spike strips out and the guy juked them. But there were two other cars in that lane coming to as well. And the police actually hit those other cars with the spike strips.
Oh my God.
And I was just
Shoot.
like, oh, I'd be so mad.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Did everything get fixed?
Yes.
Ooh, shit! Sorry. Oh my gosh, the back of the car exploded.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
shit. I want to look this up now.
This
I'll
D&D
send you a
game
link.
will return to its regular scheduled after the car chase. The funny thing
Is there a
is,
way
Sorry,
to-
guys.
the funny thing is, I could actually like broadcast it.
Uh,
I could make a picture where it broadcasts it down in Aaron's.
I mean, it's
in
over.
Aaron's
It's
window.
over. Dunzo.
That's
He's
funny.
getting out. He's going on foot. He's shirtless. He's got no shoes. He's got no shoes and shirt. He's trying to jump in other people's cars.
Oh,
All
All right,
shit.
I'll turn it off.
Oh,
I'll turn it
yeah.
off. We can go back to D&D. Sorry, guys. I just got distracted while Kristen was gone, and then it was intense there.
that was like the fastest like resolution to one I've ever.
Yeah, that was
Scene.
quick. That's definitely the highest stake ones I'd ever seen. I actually haven't seen someone crash in one before, in a pursuit before. So
I have,
that
but I
was-
never saw
that
one
was-
explode.
It exploded.
Oh my-
It was like the back tire exploded.
But he's like running, he's like chasing this other car. He's like running right at it, and the car is like backing away.
Yeah, he's
It's
like,
like-
trying to get into other people's cars.
He's
Okay,
like
now
in-
He's
going up to
confronting
the
the police now.
oh,
He's like doing this.
He just like fell over. I don't know if they like tased
tased
him
him.
or something.
Nice.
Oh yeah, they tased him.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, because he
You can
like
see, like, the
he,
flicker.
he got real rigid. All right, this pursuit's over. This guy's in
Yeah,
handcuffs.
sorry.
All right,
This
back
was
back to the
very
main
interesting.
show.
Alrighty. So
and that's why they call LA the entertainment capital of the world.
well, they've
Oh.
lost a lot of their other entertainment options.
Those hot pursuits.
That's true.
Alrighty.
All right.
So, you guys finish off your night. Actually, your guide asks you if you want to give her the 50 gold, she'll go get a canoe and have it ready for you guys,
All right.
and then
Where's
tells you where to
the-
meet her, which is basically,
What kind of vibe do I get off her?
Yeah, can we trust her?
Did you trust the vampire?
Well, I didn't know about the vampire. I came on after the vampire.
Well, true.
Vex trusts her completely. Suggestion.
I mean,
Tarek, you have an opinion?
But she comes across as very competent and confident.
what race does she look like? What's her appearance?
She looks human.
Mm.
Ick.
Mm-hmm. Notice the fade away in your voice when you say she looks human.
She does have orange hair, but that's not like out
She's
of
very
place.
tall.
And she's tall.
The fact that she looks human makes me not like her.
She's like 6 foot tall, but she's like lean. She looks like she's maybe 150 pounds or so.
Gonna say. Anyway, okay, fine.
I only sort of trust her because of Sindar. But otherwise, I would not trust her. Human looking, probably jerk.
But anyway, so you spend the rest of the night drinking away, unless you want to do anything else particularly. Then you all end up staying probably. You either stay at the one you're at, or you end up wandering back to the other one late at night, and you sleep in the next morning because it was a late night.
Oh, well. Oh, no, I'll wait until the morning to do
Actually,
that.
I'll say everyone make a Constitution saving throw. I just want to see who all is really, really sick the next morning.
Is that a 20? D20?
Yeah, D20. And you should have like a huge Constitution saving throw, I would guess, Saltoria.
19.
Oh, it's +4. But
17.
I got 8, and I don't know what to add. Do I just add the +2 from Constitution?
+4
The
for the
saving
throw.
saving throw section of your character sheet.
Okay, let me find that. Sorry, guys.
It's
Just right-
you said you got an 8, so it's 12. You got a
Oh,
+4.
Well, okay. Cool.
Mine's a
I
20
didn't
total.
notice. So I don't remember what. So I actually lied. I got 20 because I wasn't looking at my savings throw
You're all fine.
modifiers. I was looking at.
You have kind of a slow
other
morning,
section.
but you're not sick. You're all fine.
Some of us do this as a profession.
Does that count as a rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get
A
a
long rest?
Yep, you
Okay.
get a long rest out of it.
Thank you.
I will spend the following morning tinkering and cleaning up that tooth and making a necklace out of it.
Alrighty, you do so.
I never told you what my jewelry looked like either, and how much that would have cost. But I don't know if that matters right now. But maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't.
We have lots of gold. I'll say that I don't know, it depends on what it was made out of.
Well, gold.
Okay.
And probably some, some other shiny gems.
You probably spent a couple hundred gold on jewelry if you bought a lot of it then.
Yeah, I got 2 cuffs, a pretty not quite like a choker, but sort of like a Stephanie. What is that called? Those necklaces that's sort of like I guess it's just a plate.
Diadem?
Cuff?
Kind of, yeah, kind of a diadem, I think.
I thought a diadem was more like a symbol.
No, that's a-
No,
That's
head.
crown.
Oh yeah, that's more of a crown.
Yeah,
That's more like a tiara, but it's on your head. Or like flat to your head, I think.
Yeah, but you're
Like a
talking
draping
sort of,
necklace?
yeah,
not
it's sort
draping
of
like a solid
collar,
piece, like a plate.
Like a collar?
Kind of. Yeah,
Collar necklace?
yeah, kind of like that. So like a gold collar necklace, some cuffs.
I would say 50
I already
gold a
had-
piece. 50 gold a piece for the bracelets. So you have 250 gold piece bracelets and 100 gold for the necklace.
Wow.
Here I was hoping that you'd have a giant medallion with a clock face on it.
I want some fancy new armor some point.
I'm working on that. We need dragon scales.
Cool. Wait, no, we can't kill dragons.
I don't have to kill a dragon. I just need scales.
I wonder if you could get some from your new friend.
Oh, wasn't I gonna do that?
I don't know if they would work for what I need.
Those are only half dragon scales.
So if I got twice the amount,
They're like dragon scales that have like fingerprints on them or something. They're weird.
I just kind of hope that we sort of lie to the entire process on Vex, how Vex gets them. Don't need to see that scene.
I'll never tell.
Thank you.
It's private. It's private.
Yes. Hmm.
He's just sleeping and she's scraping the nails off of his tail.
Oh, that's the tame version. Thank you.
I want to talk to you guys about that stuff. There's a friend, there's weirdos, people.
Alrighty. Well, so you guys wake up the next morning. What do you guys do for this day? Did you subtract the
Apparently-
50 gold pieces off for the canoe for her to get for you?
I did.
Leaf is going to go get a vial of the grease that everybody
and she
keeps
told you to
talking
meet
about.
you in the harbor, kind of near your ship.
All right. And we said it's going to be a couple days, though, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So what did you say Leaf was going to do?
Get some of that grease, the insect repellent.
That is no problem.
How much was that per?
Let me look. I think it
Jug.
was kind of expensive, actually. The block is 1 silver piece, but the vial of salve is 1 gold piece, which is 20 applications of 24 hours.
So only get 2. And a rain catcher.
The rain
Yeah, we need
catcher
rain catchers.
is 1 gold.
Do
And
we
it's
all need
basically-
that?
It's a tarp and wooden frame that basically you set up, and it catches rainfall and can hold up to 8 gallons.
Okay, so it's a group thing.
It
8
catches
gallons.
2 gallons of drinking water per inch of rainfall. Just so you know, and it rains a lot here. It's raining now.
Do you think we can get 2? If it holds up to 8 gallons and there's 5 of us?
You need, just so you know,
Because we would need like 10 gallons a day, right? Or at least 5 gallons a day, right?
it's a bit. They actually say how much water per day you need per person, and it is 2 gallons of water per day.
Yeah, okay. So it's 10 gallons per day for the group. So we need more than one of those if we're going to catch enough to keep everyone hydrated minimum.
Yeah.
Fine.
How big is this apparatus?
It weighs
Yeah,
5 pounds.
Yeah, it weighs 5 pounds.
Okay.
Consisting of a 5-foot square leather tarp and a wooden frame with legs.
I wonder if is there something we can get to like bottle and then recapture? So we could like bottle some of the
Well-
water and then we'll put
Uh,
it in our canteens or something.
put it in our
Yeah,
water
I mean,
skins.
you all have water
Yeah.
skins, so you could easily just keep filling up your water skins multiple times a day.
So
It definitely rains like.
what we can do, we don't need that. I can keep purify food and drink prepared, and it's a ritual spell, so I don't actually need to use a spell slot to cast it. So I can take a 5-foot radius sphere of water or food and purify it and render it free of poison and disease. So we
Okay.
don't need that.
That'll be option A. Option B
we
will
can-
be in case you
I
die.
was gonna say we can take we can. So I was gonna say we don't need 2 of them. So we can just get one as a just in case and keep it packed up. And then I'll just keep that particular spell prepped.
Tarek can never die.
Because my first level spell options are so
Of the people here, he was the one that mocked the vampire the most.
I didn't mock him. I banged on his coffin with my hammer.
Pretty sure you'd consider that as mocking.
Not by Mordenkainen's definition.
Not sure the vampire cares.
Not sure why Mordecai comes into this conversation or why he would
because
care.
I couldn't think of a better name than Webster's dictionary. I was thinking Mordenkainen's dictionary.
Well, so long as it isn't Fistantantalus.
Or Xanathar.
Or Raceland.
Yeah,
Be a
Raceland's
whole lot of
dictionary.
hurt if those guys showed up. Seeing as they come from an entirely different world. But then so does Mordecai. Anyway.
All right, so the next day, you guys do those shopping and everything. What does Vex do to prepare for her dinner?
Ooh, do you want to go buy stuff?
Do I need to buy stuff?
I don't know. That's what humans do.
Sure. Maybe a bath too.
Yeah. We deserve those.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody in this town seems to be very clean. So
I'd like
unless you can wave a hand and magic the dirt off of us, we should probably go to the bathhouse.
I definitely do that.
Yep. I go get clean.
All right, so you guys go take a bath, except for Leaf, I'm guessing.
Can I?
He's going to do it on off hours, trying to minimize people witnessing him do it.
Okay.
He's going to sneak in.
I just see him putting like one foot in, shaking it off, putting his other foot in, shaking it off, putting his hand in, shaking it off.
Done.
He just gives himself a little sponge
Then
bath
licks
here
himself
and
a
there.
little.
And then finds out that the grease is toxic.
Could I use some money from the group and get some clothes? Because I really want some.
Yeah, whatever you need. I'll just take it out of the.
Yeah, it only
The
costs
fund.
a few silver. I mean, depending on how many outfits you want. Like,
Oh, just one kind of nice one. So I'm not just
Do I need?
I'll say 5 silver.
okay.
I know.
You want one too, Vex?
Do I need a nice outfit? No.
I don't know.
Do I? What do I?
I don't know what you wear. I don't know what you wear for a half dragon.
I
Because
just
they-
wear sort of a.
You've only
cloaky
seen her
thing.
wear a cloak that she constantly has on, like always.
Right.
Why don't you get a nice cloak?
And if you remember, she
With
looks hunchback.
maybe some fancy embroidery and
Oh, she looks hunchback, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know her description of her.
yeah. She looks like a small hunchback kobold.
Have we ever described our characters for you?
Clump.
No.
Clump.
We should probably do that.
That's funny.
I know that Leaf is a cat-like creature, and then
Uh-huh.
Vex is a kobold, and then Tarok is a half orc.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a big old dude.
And he's 6'6" now. I know that today.
Yeah, he's big, square jaw, and he wears a bandana on his head like all the time, and you can see some scarring coming out from underneath it, and part of his ear is missing. He's just an average-looking orc, half orc.
You have tattoos too, don't you?
Yeah, those are mostly covered up, but like he's got some like dwarvish tattoos and runes and stuff across his chest and shoulders.
Which, since you all bathed together, they would have seen.
Okay, sure, yeah. And he's kind of hairy. And when he does, if he ever does take the bandana off, it's like his whole, from like his ear across his forehead up into his hairline is all burn scars.
So, Vex, when you bathed, were you?
Oh,
Did they see you?
probably not. I probably would have, because I wouldn't want to have been. I remember when like we were around, like I wanted to be away from everybody else. I didn't want to be
Yeah.
in a group, so I
And did you
I
bathe
stayed
like?
hidden.
Did you bathe with like your cloak still on?
I probably a little bit, at least like just kind of kept it. I don't know, like that I would be like out in like the middle, probably just like near the edge of the bath, so that I can just
Okay.
kind of.
She's hiding actual wings.
Do you want a new cloak? You could get a shiny new cloak.
I think maybe I could. I might want to do that.
Or you could get that one laundered.
But yeah, describe your character, Kristen, and then Leaf, you can describe yours, and then we'll have Siltoria describe hers again, just to make sure everyone's on the same page, knowing what they.
I don't
look like.
remember what mine looked like.
Yeah,
I looked at
trying
the
to remember-
description just now too, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. So I am. I'm a brass colored cobalt. I'm very small. I'm 2 foot 3 inches, 24 pounds. I've got gold eyes. Don't really have any hair, and don't really wear any armor outside of my cloak. So I have a kind of a green shabby cloak that I wear. I think it's green. I feel like
Why
it was
not?
green. Yeah, sure, it was green.
If it isn't,
that I
it
wear all
wasn't.
the
It is
time.
now.
Yeah. I think that's about, and then I identify as female. And then I've got now the gold jewelry that goes with it. So
And your
I think
horns,
it's more
right? You have your
beautiful.
horns jewelry
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
yeah, I've got like caps on my horns.
And Leaf.
Leaf is a 5'10" cat person. He's got brown, gray, sort of a tabby marking fur. He's got green, yellow eyes. He's wearing just sort of homespun garments, just simple breeches, a simple shirt, no shoes. And he's also got scarring around one of his eyes, around his left eye, because it looked like someone tried to pluck his eye out. Yeah, his master at the monastery was not kind.
Cool.
And that's it.
Okay. Siltoria.
So she is Kalishtar. Let me make sure I looked at that. Kalishtar, yeah. So I guess she looks human for the most part, just kind of not quite. She's got bluish eyes and she's got brown hair that's pretty long. But she keeps it up because otherwise it would get in the way of battle and that would be dumb. She's wearing very like common armor. She doesn't get out of her armor very often, mostly because it's like they're constantly moving, so it's like, when does she have time to really disengage from her armor? But she wears her armor a lot and it's very like threadbare and just like basic. She's just very basic.
Her
That's
weapon
what
looks
they-
nice now, though. 'cause-
She's got a really fancy weapon. She
'Cause
got the
Tarek
fancy
cleaned it up.
weapon. Yeah. Yeah, it was an old curmudgeony thing, and you made it very fancy for her.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So you guys are going
I
cloak
could
shopping?
fancy up that armor too if you needed it, if you wanted it cleaned up.
Well,
Tarek does
it's-
keep his isn't anything special, but he does keep it nice.
It's like boring chainmail, I think, is what I have. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like boring old chainmail. It'd be nice to have something with a little bling bling.
Well, go look. You might find something for sale. Someone, maybe even better.
I'll go peek around at some
Hey,
armor.
Matt,
Yeah.
we have a potion of vitality,
Okay.
and we've had it for quite a while, and it's a purple potion, purple rarity.
Yeah.
Would that? I mean, I don't know. I'll ask them because. So what it does, it says it removes the exhaustion you are suffering, any exhaustion. So all exhaustion levels get removed. It cures any disease or poison. And for the next 24 hours, you gain the maximum number of hit points when you roll a hit die. So it's it's a nice potion, but it also could be worth a good bit if we tried to sell it. So that could fund some armor upgrades and stuff like that if we wanted to. But we might get a decent amount of money off of it, but it also might be nice to have. So to keep handy. So what do y'all think?
Sell the potion of Viagra.
You think so, huh? I guess I would have thought that since we're going into a dangerous dungeon or a dangerous jungle where there's going to be all sorts of poisonous things, it might be good to have a. But I mean, we have magic for that.
And it's only one dose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I keep Lesser Restoration prepped. And
Yeah, I think I've got something prepped too for that. Let me check.
So, I mean,
No, I don't. I have lesser restoration prepped too.
yeah.
First.
So, I mean,
Is it considered a rare item or very rare?
it's very rare. It's purple. I don't remember when we got it, but I've had it on this account for a long time.
I mean, you can absolutely delay your departure. It will take you a week to find a buyer for it.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Maybe when we come back.
Maybe.
If we don't use it,
And you're asking the wrong guy about items or money.
Do you want me to tell you how much you'd get for it?
Yeah.
is it the same as Adam's potion?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
A lot.
we'd get a lot for it.
But we'd have to wait a week.
We'd have to wait a week.
I mean, maybe it would be. Well, I guess I don't know. This is more Kristen talking than Vex.
I like to hear all sides of the argument. So I mean,
you were already delayed over a month.
yeah. So and it's not like we're doing this for anybody but ourselves at this point. Not really working for the gnome dude necessarily.
I'm actually half expecting the gnome dude to show up, trying to attack us because he's
Who's the gnome dude?
The
I didn't know-
Cardophile.
He's the one who, yeah.
They found a map, and they found out that someone called a cardophile was the only person that would know what the map was, and he told them basically where to go to find what they need to find.
And this is also how we discover Vex's enmity towards gnomes. Because he was a gnome.
Which is amazing.
And the vampire in the coffin worked for him. It was his vampire in the
Yeah, that's where
coffin.
the vampire came from.
It was essentially his indentured servant.
Now it's reversed. Likely.
Who knows? So, out of character, I don't think we necessarily need it, and it would make us a lot of money, and we could get a couple sets of plate armor, which would be amazing.
Yeah, you could upgrade your armor easily.
Cool. Well, I guess the negatives I see are that we wouldn't be able to continue our journey as fast, which none of us seem to care about. The positives I see is that we'll get armor, and then Vex has the chance to go out on more dates. So,
I mean, that's a good point too.
Counterpoint. Wearing full plate armor in the jungle does not sound like a great idea.
that's also a good point.
Wearing armor in the jungle does not sound like a good idea, period.
Well,
I just want
yeah.
to buy a new cloak. So
This did start with me wanting to buy regular clothes, like jungly clothes,
Well,
local clothes.
I mean, 5 silver pieces splurge. Go for 5 gold pieces worth of clothing.
Yeah, lots
Really
of clothes.
fancy it up.
I'll get some jewelry,
There you go.
cheap jewelry.
Oh, and at some point, I hand you that T-Rex tooth on a chain. Like, since you killed it, you should have this.
I love
Thank
my
you.
new jewelry. Oh wait, yeah,
No,
no,
that
wait,
was for
you're
her.
never
not you.
mind. Sorry,
not
sorry.
Vex. Not Vex. You didn't
Huh.
kill it.
I was thinking I didn't kill anything. I just won a race. That's
We
cool.
could go back and kill your mount if you wanted.
And there's another race in a couple of days. I'd love to watch it.
Oh yeah. I wonder if they'll want you to race again if you're still here for that.
I don't know.
Hey, don't worry. This one should only be a regular race. It shouldn't be a kill everybody race. They said they don't do that very
Yes.
often.
Guess that's true.
So you guys, all the competition is dead.
So
I
is this
wonder
a
why.
necklace, by the way? Is this like a cool dinosaur tooth necklace?
It was from one of the T-Rexes.
Yeah.
And
But
it's so I cleaned it up and mounted it with a silver mount on just a basic silver chain.
chain. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on immediately. That's sweet.
So, did you guys want to stay the week then?
Any
Sounds fine to me.
I don't know if we should buy the armor immediately. I think that's a really good point about going into the jungle in full armor. But
I mean, you are wearing full armor anyway.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It
it's
wouldn't
not
make
going
any
to
bigger
be
difference.
it's not going to be any different.
A huge difference.
Mechanically, it's not going to be any different.
I just figured you'd be sweatier.
I mean, you
But
could
let's do
roleplay
it.
that.
It's also heavier. You're going around in a whole bunch of water. It's non-magical. It's
Here's the thing, though.
played.
I'm not what you call great at talking to people, so might need some help selling this thing.
I'll talk to people.
I'm also good at talking to people,
There you go.
according to my charisma skill.
Despite how awkward I am also,
Um,
and shy, I am also apparently very good at talking.
you're a shrewd businesswoman.
So,
You're charmingly awkward.
how
Yes.
much of your okay, how much of the next week do you want to roleplay, and how much of it do you want to be roles? I was
would
gonna
be
have you
okay
do
with
roles.
most of it
I was
being
gonna have you do
roles.
roles for your date too. Actually, even if you did roleplay.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. Actually, for your first date, I want you to make 3 persuasion checks.
Also, I did buy myself a fancy new cloak. Just
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So when you bought your cloak, were you with Seltoria?
Were we on a cool girl shopping spree?
Yes.
Did she
I
see
hope
you
so.
change?
No,
Okay.
no. Ick.
I
Nobody
politely
sees
looked
me.
away when she asked me to.
Yeah, she's very much private about keeping her cloak on around people. Anyway, so
What would be a nice color though? What do we think I got? What would
Well,
be
you
nice
got
with my
gold.
brass?
Yeah,
And
you got
brass and
brass
gold.
skin.
How
and
about
gold.
a nice wine color?
Ooh, I
A
like that.
wine or a
Bra-
burgundy?
A burgundy, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Or a dark
maybe
purple. Something in that area looks
A very
good with
rich.
brass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has the added
Yes.
bonus that when you get
Luxurious.
homicidal, it'll hide the blood.
Or if you spill a little bit of drink on yourself because
Now,
you're nervous.
Let me ask
I like
you
all
this.
of this.
Is it a fine fabric? Is it coarse? Does it have embroidery on it?
I mean, I think it should have some sort of like fine details on it.
Yeah, it's a
I
nice
don't
coat.
something luxurious, but maybe not too hot. I
Okay.
don't like getting,
Alright.
but like,
okay.
Silk, it'll breathe.
I'll still
It
say maybe a
breathes.
10 silver cloak then that you buy.
okay.
Go ahead and make your first persuasion check at advantage. And then make 2 more.
This was persuasion.
Yeah.
$15,
Okay. Now 2 more.
and then just not at advantage or
Nope,
at
not at
advantage.
advantage.
Okay.
Who's the Barry White of dragons?
Oh,
15.
a white dragon named Barry.
Okay.
I botched that roll.
I mean, if you go,
I don't even know what happened. 21.
Nice. Okay. So,
Oh wait, that was just 2 more.
yeah. So your first date goes very well. You guys hit it off like amazingly. It's a weird combination. Nobody ever would have thought that the dockmaster of the this city would have, you know, would be wanting to spend time with a kobold.
They're very charming.
But yeah, so go ahead and make 3 more rolls for me for the rest of the week.
All persuasion
Yeah.
and none at advantage.
No.
17. 6. Seven.
Okay. I'll say that there are some differences you come across throughout the week. But for the most part, you guys are still hitting it off well. Like you definitely have progressed your relationship. It's you know, it's going very smoothly. I'll
Like
say
one of
that
those weird like
the
date
low rolls,
simulators.
the low rolls at that point, the low rolls were less so not getting along and more so just kind of like challenges, finding out the differences in your guys' selves. You know, like he's kind of put off by the fact that you never take your cloak off around him. You know, things like that. So. But okay. Other than that, like, it goes very well. Now, also throughout that week, so who's going to helm the... Okay, so basically it takes 1 work week, which in D&D terms, a work week is 10 days. So it's a 10-day. It takes 1 work week and 25 gold pieces. I don't know who's going to...
We'll front the gold out of the party fund.
Okay.
And I will
basically
let Saltoria helm, and I will assist her as her assistant, whatever.
Okay. So basically,
Cheers.
the money is used to like kind of spread around the word that you have something you're going to sell, and you're trying to find a buyer that can afford this, right? So I need you to make a charisma check at advantage, Saltoria.
Okay. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that right.
Mhm.
That's a D20, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab some coffee.
Oh God. And then I add my +2 at top.
Your charisma bonus.
Okay. So I got a 6.
Did you roll at advantage? 2 of them?
Oh, I get to do it twice?
Yep.
You rolled advantage is rolling twice and taking the higher of the 2 numbers.
Oh no, I didn't know that. Okay. I got 16.
Okay.
Okay, better. Much better.
I also want you to roll a percentile dice for me.
Okay, tell me how to do that.
You should have 2 10-sided die. I don't know if you have a set that has one that has a 7, like the 10s
One
on
should
it.
have double digits and one should have single digits.
Oh, I always forget what that percentage die is
No,
used
that's
for.
a D8.
That's a D6 or a D8.
Okay,
It's
I'm
the-
looking at.
It's the one like
It's like a
Looks like a
diamondy
top.
one, right?
It's
Yeah.
like a top. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
So
got like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
Oh, it's that one.
yep,
Yeah,
that
and
one
then
and
there's-
then one that and then the other one that only has the 1 through 10. And then you roll both of them together, and the one that has the 2 numbers is the 10s, the other one is the 1s.
No, this is 8.
So what is she rolling for? Because I always forget what these percentage dice are
They're all
used
different.
for. Like, what
but
is this doing?
this
It-
one
it's
is this one's to see if she has a complication while trying to sell the item throughout the week.
I found it. And I'm rolling at an advantage for this one too.
Nope, you just roll the 2 dice and then tell me what it says. Because it's a percentile, so basically the 10s will be the, like if it says 20, it's 20, and then if you roll a 5, it's 25%.
Okay, I rolled a 6
Ah.
and then I rolled it. Oh, I see what I'm doing now. Okay. Okay, I rolled a 90 and a 5.
95. Okay, you're fine. So there were no complications. You have a buyer that approaches you, and you guys meet, and he offers you 20,000 gold for the potion.
That sounds
Ooh,
good.
Yes.
that's a lot.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yes.
That's a lot.
It's a consumable, so you only get half the money. But anyway,
Wait, why do you only get half it?
as in 20,000 is the cost for selling a consumable with that rarity. If it was
If this had been a purple sword, a very
been
rare
twice
sword,
the
we
price.
would have got 40,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we graciously accept his offer.
Cool.
yep.
Oh,
Feltorre is excited.
And just to
Cool.
tell you some of the fun things that can happen, they were trying to sell an item. They were trying to buy an item once, and what happened is the item got stolen by thieves before they were able to pick it up, and then they had to go find it, and it turned into a whole. It turned into a campaign-long rival that they created because they burned down his wizard tower,
Fuck that guy.
and he ended up at the end of the campaign stealing their artifact and escaping. So he ended up getting like a super powerful artifact and getting away scot-free at the end of the campaign because they like decided they didn't want to use it because it was an evil artifact.
My character was not prepared to deal with it, and he just got to it before we did.
It was pretty awesome. So now they have like a whole other campaign thing that they could do. But anyway, so that's the kind of things that can sort of happen if you do that. But yes, you make 20,000 gold and you don't manage to alert anybody that you've done it, which is
Awesome.
what complications can do. You could have people come after you because they know you're rich now and stuff like that. So it's
So
one of the
then-
merchant princes in the city buys it.
Excellent. So then, can we go to a blacksmith and requisition some new armor?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think like what it's 1,500 gold for full plate.
For full plate armor? Yeah,
And wait, we just got 20,000?
Yeah,
yeah,
And you
So
said
we're only-
1,500?
yeah,
We've
Yeah.
got plenty.
yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
yeah. You guys are loaded now.
So we could get like
Uh,
customized plate
I
armor.
think with 20,000 gold, you can build a guild hall.
Yeah.
wow.
Something like that.
Wow.
Cool. I
Uh,
know that I'm supposed to be like a humble, like my origins were like a humble paladin, but like I want to be gloried. I want to like look cool.
Well, and that's the fun thing about like downtime activities because there's other things like during that week. Like for instance, okay, so during that week, if anybody else wanted to do a downtime activity, they could. Like while you guys are working on selling the item, you know, we already know what Kristen's character was doing. She was getting a boyfriend, and so that's what her.
Just super weird for my character, by the way, but it's totally makes sense in this context, but like also would not have expected this to happen on this campaign.
I know it's weird, but awesome. Anyway, so yeah, so all of a sudden Vex is like got a half dragon boyfriend.
Oh, he's my boyfriend. Do we call it this? Do I feel that? Does he feel the same way? Are we boyfriend?
Yeah.
It's,
Boyfriend,
it's
boyfriend?
official now.
It's official. You have a quick and steamy romance through the week.
Wait, just for the week?
Well, I mean, no, I mean it's
Well,
We're
it'll
we'll
trying
last.
leave
to do long distance. I
It's
mean,
long distance. Yeah. No,
okay.
he's sad to see you go when you leave.
I'm sad to see him go too.
And since he
But I'll be
works at the
back.
harbor, he actually sees you off too because he's there.
Sweet.
So yeah, so we can buy us some plate armor. Will the blacksmith take my chainmail?
Oh
So
yeah,
we
can we get rid
you
of
can,
our chain?
You can sell it for like half price essentially for what
Okay.
its cost was.
What's half of 75?
30.
37 and 5 electrum.
I just say 37.
Or
Close enough.
all right.
And then I will minus the gold off.
So now I have what kind of armor? I have full plate.
Plate. It's just plate.
Yeah, it's just say.
Okay,
plate.
I found it,
Plate.
plate.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I can get rid of my chainmail.
Yep. And then make sure you equip it, and you should have a significantly higher AC now.
Leaf, do you need anything?
Yeah, your AC's 18 now instead of 16.
Mine's 21 with the shield.
No, I don't think Leaf really needs anything.
And the question is, would Leaf do
Just magic
anything
items.
that week for downtime activities? Like, you have a week to do stuff. You could carouse. You could do
Carouse, entertain like orphan children,
so like a little bit of.
volunteer, exercise.
Well, it's a week, and I think most of them take a week. So I guess what would be the main thing you're doing?
Probably carouse.
Okay. Let's have fun with that. Are you carousing with lower class, middle class, or upper class folk?
Uh, Probably lower class.
Okay.
He's a folk hero.
Your week of carousing costs you 10 gold pieces for the
All right.
expenses you did.
Nah.
And I want you to make a charisma persuasion check.
Oh, well,
About that.
about that. -1. 6.
Yeah. You went in, you came out with 10 gold less money, and you had fun during the week. You didn't make any friends, and you didn't make any enemies. Make a percentile roll for me, though.
Percentile roll.
Oh God.
If he had rolled lower than a 6, he would have made a hostile contact. He would have made an enemy.
That's kind of amazing. I kind of.
83.
sad that we did that.
83, you're fine. Nothing happened.
Okay, I did.
You basically
contract.
just partied for the week. No complications, no bad things, no good things. Alrighty.
Rousing, drunken singing.
So at some point during all this, I'll have my notebook out on the table and show Saltoria the armor we found in the mines, and it's a very fine breastplate. It's only a breastplate though, and it's got like a dragon design on it and stuff. And so he's got this notebook and he's got little sketches and drawings. He's like, so what I've got planned is to make this into a full set of plate armor like what we're wearing. But I need dragon scales.
Cool. Without
And-
killing the dragons.
Depends on the dragon. If it was that green one we encountered a while back, I'd bust his head open in a heartbeat. But if it was like,
he's absolutely a rival these days.
Oh, hi, Ghost.
so was really
Cool.
hoping we could have found something. I mean, this armor's great.
Wait, have we looked for dragon scales on the market now that we're rich?
I think I looked when we first got here and nobody
Yeah.
had anything like
Okay.
that.
It's not as much as cost as it is just extreme rarity.
Yeah.
Of coming across that kind of thing.
I'm assuming there's dragons in Schultz somewhere, but once we get them, I can spend a little time, and I'm gonna basically extend the enchantment out into the rest of the armor and make a full suit of it, like what we're wearing. But it'll be like
Well,
awesome.
you do know of a dragon turtle for sure.
Would that work though?
You don't know.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Feels
So,
Involves a lot more fighting in water.
do you
Yeah.
guys?
Which I don't particularly want to do.
And they're really tough. So, you guys get your canoe?
Well, she was going to get the canoe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess at the end of our week we go meet up.
All right. Yeah, you made sure to delay and you meet up and there's no problems. She's there waiting for you with the canoe on the day that you want to leave. You guys bring all your supplies, newly equipped armor, and
Oh, did we get our water and stuff? We got all our
yeah,
rations.
yeah. I'll
Okay,
let
cool.
you basically get yourselves all like ready to go, and there is
Should I be adding like food to my list or anything? I don't have to worry about that.
Well, I added a one of the water catchers
I have
to
To the group inventory.
yeah.
I also have a personal rain catcher.
Oh, rations. I see. Do we have to worry about rations?
Do you have the spell? Were you going to create food and water still?
I was going to purify water for drinking.
Then you could absolutely.
I can keep. I can probably keep, let me look at what spells are available in level 2. But I
Can
could
I turn-
probably keep that ready as well.
Can I turn my dinosaur meat into something that's like stable, like a jerky or something like that?
Yeah, you could have it dried throughout the week.
Maybe that's what I did too. How many pounds do you think that is?
It's probably like 100 pounds of meat.
Yeah.
So we have rations then.
Yeah.
I'm not
You
gonna
have plenty of jerky to. You have plenty
say-
of food.
I was gonna say I don't think I'm gonna create water prepared all the time, or create food and water prepared all the time, because it is a level 3 spell, and that's where my good ones start coming from.
Yeah, we should probably get some rations. I mean, now
So-
we have a lot of dinosaur meat, so we don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, we should be okay on food. And if it comes down to it, I can always prep it and then we
And,
can create food in the mornings.
A day of rations only costs 5 silver pieces, so it's like
Yeah.
every 2 days it's a gold piece.
You know what we need? We need a magical bag that transport all our crap in.
Yeah, how are you carrying that 20,000 gold?
I don't know, Matt.
You
I
have,
guess
like,
I'm
a
gonna.
bank.
I guess I'm going to have to search and see if we can find a bag of holding.
Look, this is a video game, and we can just carry everything.
You don't make me do.
magically.
You don't make me do carry weights for coin.
I don't make you do carry weights, but you probably are carrying around a chest. Like
Yeah.
a big chest full of money.
In the old games, it was 50 coins was a pound.
Yeah,
I don't do
it's
the
still.
encumbrance for money because I think it's ridiculous. But
So could we find a bag of holding, or would we have to?
that would be another like
It'd be another
time.
week.
Yeah.
Or you could probably find, like, go to a temple, get a writ to hold the money.
I mean, you are in a merchant prince city. There's definitely banks.
I was gonna
Or
say, is there a bank?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely it's either the bank or one of the merchant princes, but it's you definitely could find a money handler here if you wanted to keep your money here.
Okay.
We'll go find the Knights Templar.
Are we going to be coming back? We're going to come back through this way eventually, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Her
I mean,
boyfriend.
I would hope so.
Right.
Because I mean, I would like to come back.
Yeah. Let's just find a bank, savings and loan. Take out a nice get a nice savings account with a 0.04% return.
Hey,
You definitely
man,
find a
this
place
great-
that holds your money. It's there's places here that for the merchant princes and whatnot. If it's not one of the merchant princes themselves, like you definitely find a place that's reputable that will hold your money.
Yeah, and they're called Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
or we take your money and run.
Yeah. So I guess just mark down how much you keep on your person just in case, and then put the rest in like your, or just tell me how much you're keeping on your person.
I'll probably keep about. Well, I mean, I've got 637 in assorted coins on me.
Yeah.
So I'll
Kristen
probably
has, like,
just keep that.
1,200 gold, so she's probably.
Well, I
Um,
spent quite a bit on jewelry, so now I have
that's
like
true.
1,000 gold.
So I'll say whatever I keep on the party fund, like character sheet that I have, that'll be what's in the bank.
Okay.
So if anything needs to be added to it, I can throw it on here.
Well, you guys have there's a tender, kind of tearful, well, I don't know. Both of them probably try not to look like that sad, and it's hard to read emotions on a dragon and kobolds, so you're not sure exactly what's going on. But Vex and Zindar both have this like kind of tender moment amongst themselves where they're sad to see each other go, and he's worrying about her safety as they leave.
I reassure him that I will be okay, and and I'm traveling with a good group of people, and we're all very capable, and not that bad things don't happen, but I'm sure that it'll be just fine. And we've got your guide too, who I know that you trust, so I think it'll be a-okay. And I'm going to miss you a lot, and I hope to see you soon.
He shares an equally awkward return to that, but more gruff. Like he's just kind of like, yeah. But he's also worrying and everything. But yes, you all are just like, how did this happen? But you set off on your canoe heading into the jungle, and you first leave the port and you go around the outside of the city, and then you go along the coast, and then you start heading up a river. I don't know how much longer you guys want to go tonight. If you want to just end this you've set off for a journey, and then we'll pick it up next time, or if you want to keep going, I'm fine either way.
Well, probably.
Why don't you at least set up the scene we're going into? As you do,
Yeah.
that's usually what you do. So
okay, I'm gonna do two things. The first day, as you make it quite a ways. You basically, the first day it takes you the whole day going down the shore before you hit the mouth of the river. You're in like a giant bay, and it takes you the whole day to get to the mouth of the river. And when you're heading into or about the middle of the day, no, actually this is at night. So right at nighttime, before you rest for the night, Leaf sees 5 Aarakocra flying overhead that just seem to like look down and then keep going. They don't bother you guys.
Bird people.
The second day, about midday, and nothing happened. That's about the only thing you see at night. And then second day, midday, you see in the river 2 plesiosauruses fighting over a dead octopus, a giant dead octopus. And you see them about 300 feet away, and they notice you as well. They bellow menacingly and start charging at your boat, and that's where we'll start next time.
Okay.
I'm going to smash him.
Do we have a ballista?
You have a canoe.
Can I
Hey, I have a question.
Penguins.
Can I hit them with the canoe?
Once.
Oh, wait, never mind.
What were you gonna say?
No, it was a dumb question in the end.
How do you know unless you ask it?
Oh, I know it was a dumb question. You got to just trust me on this one, buddy.
I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to draw a little shape on the map, or let's see if I can mark.
Don't draw a penis.
No.
Yeah, we don't.
You basically make it to about there.
But where?
It did a dumb color. Let's see if I can. I'll darken it a little. You make it here.
Where? What are we looking at?
Yeah, what am I
what are
looking
we
at?
Roll
looking at?
20.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm looking at that, but I don't.
Over
Oh.
here?
Yep, that black spot. That's how far you made it down
Oh.
the river.
Oh,
Okay.
on here. I didn't see the town name. I only
Yeah,
saw
I can't.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't see the.
I had to
can't
cut
see
it
the
off
town
to
name.
get so I didn't reveal too much stuff. But yeah, you basically make it down the coastline and into the mouth of the river before you meet those.
Okay.
So
Cool. So we barely started.
Yep. You got a long journey up the river ahead of you. And at the
Cool,
very
cool,
beginning
cool,
of it,
cool.
saw two dinosaurs fighting over a dead octopus. And they got angry because they thought you were going to take their octopus away.
Now I'm gonna take their lives.
one of them's actually Aaron.
I'm gonna jump from the
God.
canoe. I'm gonna jump onto one of their heads. I'm gonna smite the other one,
I don't even know what a plesiosaur
was
looks
carcass.
like.
and then I'm gonna smite that one, and then I'm gonna jump off the other one's carcass and back into the canoe, and that's gonna be my major move.
Nice.
What kind of dinosaur did you say it was?
Plesiosaurs?
Plesiosaur.
Oh, so it's like a Loch Ness monster looking thing.
Two of them.
Yep.
It's the ancient giant penguin.
Yeah, by that. My favorite was still the Tyrannosaurus Rex in that one. That looked like a big, fat chickadee.
Could you
Okay.
imagine? Could you imagine coming up to one of those in real life, a plesiosaurus?
No.
And then it gets angry and attacks you.
I like literally can't. Like it's that like
So there's a game called Ark. It has dinosaurs in it,
Yep.
and
Mm.
it's a survival game, and you start off with nothing. So you have you have to like it's like Minecraft. You have to punch a tree to get some wood, then pick up some rocks, and you can make a spear, and then a T-Rex comes out and eats your face. But it has a couple of the whole area is an island, so all around it's water, and there's caves and stuff. And if you chill out in the water long enough around the shore, piranhas will show up, and then sometimes you'll get these alligators. And then if you're in the deeper parts of the water, you'll get fucking mosasauruses and megalodons and plesiosaurs, and it terrifies the shit out of me. I don't know until I played that game. Oceans and being in the water never bothered me, and now it does.
I have a friend who's
memories-
definitely afraid of the ocean.
Then in memory serves, speaking of scaring the shit out of you, you could also collect poop in that game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Your character every now and then you would hear and you would stop moving and squat a little bit because your character actually had to poop periodically.
And you can pick
And
it
you can pick it up and use it for different things.
Fertilizer.
and I also heard about crazy things that people would do in that game. Like
Too much.
they went into one of somebody else's server, and that person got knocked out, and then they were put into a cage and kept drugged for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Every time they logged into their character,
Because you
they-
could use berries to make narcotics.
so they
Because you could tame
they were just
dinosaurs.
trapped. They
So
were
you would-
trapped
you
for
would-
like months in somebody's server.
So you would knock out the dinosaurs using narcotics and then feed them whatever their preferred food was, and you could tame them. But you could also knock out other players with the narcotics. So you could coach your bow and arrows with narcotics to knock other players out.
Trying to figure out why the guy played that long to find out that it took.
We
that.
kept from the story that we heard, he kept logging in periodically. He knew his character was locked up on that server, so he would check in periodically just to see if
If they still were.
if they had let him go or not. And no, they kept him locked up in a cage. I think they finally just neglected him long enough and his character died because you had to have food and water and everything. I think eventually he did die and was able to get out. But yeah.
Yeah, brutal. But anyway, I guess we'll end the stream at that point. I hope
Yeah.
that anyone that was watching had fun on their gallivanting through the city and making money and finding love. Oddly enough, and
We found love.
And our brief high-speed adventure.
yeah, and we'll pick up next time, maybe in a week or two, depending on when we can play next. And see what happens with the plesiosaurs attacking them. But anyway, I hope anyone, if whoever's out there watching, enjoyed us, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
And tune into our social medias next week for new things.
Oh yeah, and maybe
Ooh.
check out the Kickstarter, the Crafty Kraken Kickstarter I'm doing.
We will be posting lots.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.